Also making news tonight, the government is continuing to search for alternatives to reduce the country's national debt, which currently stands in the billions. While financial officials maintain increasing taxes is not an option at this time, the primary focus and strategy is on recovering the significant amount of funds that's owed to them. Carla Palmer explains.
$10.8 billion is what the national debt is currently pegged at. That number made worse by 2019's Hurricane Dorian and the current COVID-19 pandemic. Although the country is now fully open, authorities say with an almost 2-year lockdown, the economic damage to the country has already been done. And according to Financial Secretary in the Ministry of Economic Affairs, Simon Wilson, has adversely impacted revenue performance. Nevertheless, he says revenue administration and collection continues to be a priority of the Davis administration in order to reduce the national debt.
Just making sure persons get their bills, making sure that payment mechanisms for taxpayers are much easier. And those efforts have been very successful.
According to Wilson, too many persons have reported not receiving their required tax information in the mail.
It's done by mail, so I don't give a post office box, so I use my cousin's post office box, I use my sister's post office box and so forth, but I'm interacting with the department by email. I'm saying, well, I don't get a bill. So now we take those email information, those email addresses, and we put it in a program, and now we're able to match it to the taxpayer and submit a bill to the taxpayer.
In the case of property tax, half of the bills issued are never received, causing finance officials to implement a new measure.
So this has been the first year we've done mass email mailings of property tax bills. We're using some artificial intelligence in terms of matching, so names and so forth. So we've been able to take various databases to make sure people get their bills.
Wilson says the program is working very well and is hoping to recover $1.5 billion. That's the amount he claims is outstanding in taxes owed the government.
That's equivalent probably with 3 years of our deficit. The key for us in revenue generation is really make people aware of the taxes. Well, most behemoths pay their taxes on time. Well, typically, people who are not paying are persons. There's a small percentage of persons who will not pay no matter the economic circumstances.
Wilson announced that finance officials plan to initially mount an education campaign to explain to residents why it's important they pay their taxes. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance.